how global this impact of this conflict is and the different kinds of international teams that are really developing.
I'm just going to interrupt, Katie, just to explain what we're looking at now, because the King and Queen of the United Kingdom arriving in France for a state visit, their second state visit. It was meant to be their first, but this visit had to be called off because of demonstrations earlier in the year over the pension reforms, and President Macron had to call that off. Camilla, they're struggling with a hat somewhat. It can get a bit windy up there, and you don't want it to fly off when this is your first image of a state visit. It'll be a three-day state visit. They'll spend a couple of days in Paris, then they're off to Bordeaux. The highlight really today will be their arrival here in central Paris, which will be a full state ceremonial welcome, one that isn't always given to every visiting head of state. And they'll be travelling in a procession down the Champs-Élysées, and then Charles and President Macron will be holding a meeting discussing some of the key issues very close to their hearts. Environment, I'm sure, will be one of them. And then a key moment tomorrow will probably be a very rare honour indeed for a foreign head of state to address the floor of the French Senate. Never been done by a British monarch before, but that's going to be a big honour. We'll expect King Charles to be speaking French as well as that. There's thousands and thousands of security out on the streets here. Some concern, obviously, about security with a history of protests in the nation, but also certainly earlier on in the year. But it seems pretty secure at the moment. And you've also got the Rugby World Cup going on, and we're leading up to the Olympics as well. So a big moment for Paris, a big moment for President Macron, and also for the United Kingdom. We'll come back to the images as they come into us.